Good morning. All right. I've got the song. This little light of mine, forgive me, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And I'm just thinking about that song now at the end of the Lorax. I'm choking on my coffee. Okay, so this little light of mine. I was sitting on the toilet and I heard Mother of Dragon, so I've got the Dragon Fae Oracle out. Last night, I was told to use the Unveiling the Golden Dawn Tarot today, although the energy this week is going to be a little erratic. We've got a new moon on one day. We've got a new moon one day. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the new moon is on Saturday. We've got a Cazimi, a Mercury Cazimi on Thursday. So the sun's going to be shining some light on Mercury, which is about communication. Then the week after next, Mars moves into Taurus from Aries. So the energy is going to be a little crazy for the next couple of days. Yeah, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. What does the collective need to know today? Come on. The Dragon Fae of Rebirth, whole again. Ooh, this card reminds me of Temperance. The alchemy of fire and water, turning lead into gold. Lead being the heaviest most dangerous metal. Or it is a dangerous metal. And turning the weight into gold, turning the dark into light. Whole again, Dragon Fae of Rebirth. At the bottom of the deck is Cheng Wang. And he says, be light of heart. Okay, good. Card number 41 and card number 27. So let's read the bottom of the deck energy first, shall we? You may find yourself thinking of otherworldly, esoteric objects. That's so fucking interesting, because I was just thinking that this... Alexa, stop. I was just thinking before I hit record that, because I kept looking at the Deviant Moon Tarot sitting over here and the Tarot of Thoth. They've like all week, been trying to get my attention, and the only thing that I could think was this morning when I was looking at them that there's something deeply esoteric happening in the collective. Be light of heart. Okay, healing through astrology or channeling Reiki, for example, or even having connections with the Pleiades. The bliss is both within and without you, and your body is healed, whole, and a perfect material expression of divinity. Shine your light and brighten this little light of mine and brighten all our lives with your Quicksilver energy and cosmic dance. Quicksilver, that's Mercury. Please rejoice at this time. The God and Goddess adore you for taking the time to dance with yourself under the stars. Make a wish when you see stars. You may even have a homeland among them. If this card feels like it's expressing an area of your life that is blocked, you may presently be refusing to enjoy your blessings. If we focus only on the darkness, we can experience pessimism, which is, after all, an inability to see through the darkness. We learn to see the shining of the planets, of the stars, and of the universe. That through difference there is balance. There's a mistrust of anything different or from other realm, including spiritual matters. This beautiful card of bright optimism is connected to your life lessons. After mastering your most recent lesson and passing a true milestone, it is now time to experience joy by celebrating your initiation into magical living. Your laughter and happiness are like the beautiful dragon fae dancing together in the clouds. Am I reading the right fucking card? Because the description is reminding me of this Rebirth card. Holding up the stars, which brighten even the darkest night sky, guiding and inspiring us all as we navigate life. At times, with only your shiny light to help us reach our true destination. It is effortless and joyful to do this divine work. Be light of heart. This message is for somebody who last week learned how to play in this energy. Like you are really in the energy, navigating the dark and heavy stuff, and you're dancing with it. Okay, Dragon Fae of Rebirth, 41. The Dragon Fae of Rebirth are working with you to heal a soul fracture or fissure that has developed through yourself being separate to your true self. Your inner knowledge is not being expressed externally. Healing circles, drum circles, shamanic practice, and working to heal the karmic impact of your bloodline and spiritual line will be of great benefit when this beautiful card reveals its energies to you. Oh, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Alex Warren bloodline. Working with others in groups or workshop environments will be great benefit, as will journeying and going deep within. Connect, and through connection, you will heal. Make contact and some kind of peace with your family and your own past. Reintegrate aspects of yourself that you've disowned, and always know that we walk in shadows and light. Acknowledging only one aspect of life is never whole nor healthy. Be balanced and free. Family lineage, ancestral traditions, learning some aspects of your cultural history, and expanding your vision of what you consider to be your family, creating soul family in the present time who can assist on your journeying. Get to know your ancestry and understand that there's always more to know than can be revealed. Yet there is also more to know and to derive wisdom from that you have yet explored. Don't be afraid of being whole. Dying to this old self will allow rebirth. So break these chains that made us go. Wow. The Lovers and the Queen of Wands in the split. The 10 of light codes. Return to the mother tree. The 6 of earth guardians. The African plains. Top of mind. We have angel light with the 9 of activations. In the past, the Emperor, sovereign cohesion in the subconscious. And in the future, we have the 10 of Earth Guardians with Rainforest. Your higher self's calling for a return to the mother tree. That also makes me think about going back and looking at your ancestry, your even your energetic bloodlines. These cards talked about the Pleiades. Return to the mother tree. Give me one card. Return to the mother tree, please. It's the 10 of light codes. It's the 10 of wands. The cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. We'll look at it in a little bit. Okay. So this is the 10 of wands or the 10 of light codes. This is an ending that is now a new beginning. It's a rebirth. It's not just putting down everybody else's burdens, but it's a return to yourself. The 9 of swords with angel light in the past, and then rainforest with the 10 of earth guardians in the future. The 9 of activations is the 9 of swords, angel light. My kid hates when I do this. You may be feeling worried about a situation. Consider how much of your concern is projected fear and what is actually true. Quiet your mind and do not be hard on yourself. The light from the angels shines on you, inviting you to get out of your head. It questions how much of what you might be feeling is truly happening and how much is a projection of stories, right? Because we create with the stories that we tell ourselves. So is this a story of fear that you're now escaping, you're leaving? Because 9 to the 10, I mean, it's, you know, activations to light codes. You need a light code to activate. And you've got 10 of them here. And it's like you've already gone through this, realizing the fear. Okay, so here we go. That brings us to Cosmic Heart. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within, to the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to this inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place and make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you've forgotten that what made you start doing them in the first place. If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you're about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, 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 deep. There are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Everything turn. Right now you're being called to plant your soul seeds and sing to them with devotion, to feed them with the sweet waters of your own soul, to lose yourself in the potency of what is it that most expands your heart, to live your life according to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks, to make your life a moving prayer. If you follow me on TikTok, then you know I post a lot of videos from Bashar, and he says this is the formula to live your life from your highest excitement, with absolutely zero expectation as to what the outcome will be. And you ride that wave of excitement until it's no longer exciting, and then what is the next thing that excites you? Okay, so in the future we've got the rainforest with the 10 of Earth Guardians. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is everything in balance, blooming and providing, and this is the seeds that you planted. All right, top of mind, your higher self. The 6 of Earth Guardians, the 6 of Pentacles. This is more balance. It's the sacred give and take. This is the everything in balance. The Dragon Fae of Rebirth, whole again. And in the subconscious, we've got the Emperor. Sovereign, cohesion, everything in balance. And you know who you are. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we've got the macrocosm with the two of Earth Guardians. This is the macro to the micro. This is being able to see being able to expand your vision and break it apart and see exactly what is going on. And this is more of that, you know, go outside and look at the stars and watch the planets, and everything is in balance from the smallest to the biggest. Harmony in adversity. The 5 of light codes. It's the 5 of wands. The star, evolving light codes. Pineal pioneers with the ace of activations, the ace of swords. Welcome in. I was just talking to my girlfriend about this the other day. Well, she's one of my customers, but this is going to be a long video. But anyway, she was saying, oh, the Antichrist is coming. We're in the book of Revelation now, and everything's all doom and gloom and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, man, you've got to change your perspective on this. You've been sitting in them hellfire and brimstone churches for way too long. Way too long. The book of Revelation is about mindset. The book of Genesis is about awakening. The whole Bible's just a map from our awakening to our ascension. We have to understand that every story in that book is just a story. It's the shaman sitting around the fire telling stories to the tribe members, healing them through story written down in paper and thrown on a book in front of our face, and we're all told that this is true. It's why we believe that the gods and goddesses walk the planet and nobody told us any different. That they are metaphors, allegories for our consciousness. So we were having this conversation, and I was telling her about how she's got to learn to read the Bible with a different mindset. I was telling her about my stroke and how when I sat, because I keep the Bible here, and I sit at this table, and every morning I have the opportunity, if I want it, to open it up and read a verse and just kind of like flip a page, cast the lot, and read some scripture for the day. I haven't done it in a while, but after I had my stroke, I was doing that when I could see. You should have seen. It was hilarious trying to watch me read and type and all that stuff right after I had my stroke. So, but I was telling her about how I understood that there's a reason why the devil has so many names in the Bible. There's a reason why they said that the spirit of Antichrist is here already. We're not waiting for that to happen. The abomination that happens in the temple, that's our temple. That's what's causing the ego death. So that we can rise. We're not waiting for somebody to Star Trek us out of here. No, beam me up, Scotty. The devil's a construct. Eden is a construct. So we were having this conversation about how I wish that everybody's third eye could have the scales removed. Okay, so after the 10 of Pentacles comes the 8 of Swords, says reclaim your power. The Knight of Pentacles with Mountain. Oh yeah, that's right. We were talking about how Jesus said that you are gods. Jesus also said that these things I do, you'll do greater. He said that we'll move mountains. The Queen of Pentacles, the Pre-Empress. And finally, the King of Cups. The Great Central Sun. This world that we're living in is an illusion. You've got to learn how to play the game. Drop the expectations and judgments. Take the blindfold off and see it for what it is. Mountains can be hard to climb, but once you learn how to play the game, it becomes easy, it becomes effortless, it becomes... We not just read something about being in flow. It becomes so effortless that we're flowing with the universe and we're manifesting without even realizing that we're manifesting. And it seems like things are just happening out of the blue, and oh my God, I'm so thankful that all these things are happening, but it's little gifties from the universe. You change your mindset and you start attracting in the things that you desire. The universe starts bending to your will. You become sovereign. You're not people pleasing. You're not trying to fix anybody. All you're focused on is yourself. And staying in the flow and following your excitement until you can't follow it anymore, with no expectation of what the outcome is going to be. All right. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Happy Mother's Day. Later.